The beginning of this video cut out the word God, and that's really important. So what I was trying to say is God has been speaking to me. He was speaking to me in Deuteronomy chapter 8, and I wanted to share that with you. So the title of this chapter is God's Gracious Dealings. Verse 2, and you shall remember all the ways which the Lord your God has led you these 40 years in the wilderness. Because remember, Israelites, 40 years in the wilderness. That's a long time, by the way. 40 years. That's half a lifetime. So that he might humble you and test you, to know what was in your heart and mind, whether you would keep his commandments or not. Now remember, God tests, he doesn't tempt. The devil tempts, right? The devil tempted Jesus in the wilderness, but God tests us, right? So ask yourself, if you are in a season of testing, what is in your heart? What is in your mind? And will you still keep his commandments? Because when we are being tested, it is difficult to keep his commandments and to keep the posture of your heart right, and the thoughts in your mind, you kind of just want to spiral in your mind. But there is always something God wants us to learn from that, and he wants us to grow. He graciously allows these things so that we can grow, and that kind of ties in with what it says in James 1. This is one of my favorite verses. Consider it nothing but a joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you fall into various trials. Be assured that the testing of your faith through experience produces endurance, leading to spiritual maturity and inner peace. And let endurance have its perfect result, and do a thorough work, that you may be perfect and completely developed in your faith, lacking nothing. That is insane if you think about all the secrets that verse holds. And the more you ponder on that verse, the more the Lord will unlock revelations to you. But if we go back to Deuteronomy 8, and it goes on to say, he humbled you, he being God, he humbled you and allowed you to be hungry and fed you with manna, which you did not know, nor did your fathers know, so that he might make you understand by personal experience, because that's the best way we learn is by personal experience, that man does not live by bread alone, but man lives by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord. Your clothing did not, 40 years, your clothing did not wear out on you, nor did your feet swell these 40 years. That is a miracle. That's miracles on miracles. Therefore know in your heart that the Lord your God disciplines and instructs you just as a man disciplines and instructs his son. If the Lord loves you, he will discipline you, and he will graciously allow these testings, right? But he never leaves you or forsakes you. That is the important thing to remember. Nothing we do, we can do in our own strength. So as long as God is with us, which he always is, we will get through it to the other side. We will look back, and it's always so encouraging to look back at the difficult time you went through, seeing where you are now and seeing how much you've grown. So bottom line, if you're going through a difficult season, whatever you do, do it with Jesus. He knows what he's doing. Trust him. His will is perfect. His love is perfect. And he will never leave you or forsake you. He will take your hand, walk you through this. And once you're on the other side and you look back in victory, man, is that an awesome feeling. Be blessed.